Welcome everybody to KVUE News at 5:30. I'm Jenny Lee.
And I'm Jake Garcia. Meteorologist Hunter Williams here as well. We'll get to his forecast in just a few minutes.
First tonight, frustration for Central Texans as their struggle to find clean water continues today. This even as the city of Austin opened 10 emergency water distribution sites.
KVUE's Darrenisha Heron has been keeping us updated on the city's water distribution plan. She joins us live at Lakeline Station now. Darrenisha, how long will these sites be open today?
Jake, Jenny, here at the Lakeline location, they actually just wrapped things up. I'm told by the city that they're going to be back out here bright and early at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Earlier today during a press conference, city leaders said that they had over 17,000 cases of water to give out, but they also admitted that it's not enough for everyone to bathe with and to drink with. And they share our frustration. The line to get a case of water stretching down into the road. What time did you get here?
About 8:15, but then again, there's no water, so we ain't moving.
Water distribution was expected to start at 9 a.m. at the ACC Pinnacle campus, but the cases of water didn't arrive until a little before 11. One case of water per vehicle. And without the luxury of drinking water coming out of their faucets, the community is leaning heavily on the 10 distribution sites from the city.
Do you guys have running water at least?
No, none at all.
For how long has it been?
About 4 days.
If we don't get water within a few, maybe by today, I may just go get a hotel.
A boil water notice was issued in Austin Wednesday. Then on Friday, many of us saw people in Houston and Dallas receiving bottled water from their city's distribution sites.
Why is it taking so long for us to get it here in Austin?
I'm not sure the answer to that question. We'll process that later. I know that the water, when we couldn't find water to buy here in the state.
While Mayor Steve Adler in the city processed that, Liz Ibarra, like many others, is trying to process being in the COVID-19 pandemic while dealing with a water crisis.
There's a little bit of, you get into this depression. It's like, oh my God, when is this going to be over?
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. You're totally saving me.
You're welcome. Take care.
Look, we are all just trying to make it through this water crisis. If you are one of the lucky people who have running water, the city is asking you to conserve it as much as possible so we can get those water reservoirs back up, so we can get out of this boil water notice.
Yeah,
back to you guys in the studio.
So many of us still without running water in our homes, and all of us here in Austin still under that boil water notice. Darrenisha Heron reporting live for us today at Lakeline Station. Well, the water distribution sites in Travis County are expected to be open again tomorrow at 9 a.m. The locations are right here on your screen. We have more water distribution sites listed on KVUE.com.
And the lack of clean water is one reason several Austin City Council members are calling on the city manager to launch citywide food distribution sites in the aftermath of this crisis.
KVUE has reached out to the city manager's office, but we haven't heard back just yet.
Joining us live right now is Mayor Pro Tem Natasha Harper Madison. She signed a letter to Spencer Cronk along with council members Vanessa Fuentes, Pio Renteria, and Greg Cassar. Thank you for joining us today, Council.
Thank you for having me.
Mayor Pro Tem, first of all, let's talk about the need we're seeing here in the community. What are you hearing from your constituents? What do they need from the city right now?
I think everybody knows, that the primary need right now is food and water, the things that people need to sustain life. And that's a lot of what we saw today here at the Millennium Youth Entertainment Complex at 1156 Hargrave. Folks needed food, they needed water, and then some of the other items, had to do with personal stuff. So diapers and wipes and feminine hygiene products and incontinence products for adults.
And Mayor Pro Tem, what was the city manager's response to that letter, if you've heard from him yet?
I have not heard a response yet. I look forward to it.
If the city manager does get the ball rolling on that, what would you want those food distribution events to look like from the city? Would it be hot meals, packages of groceries, or a combination of the two?
All of the above, absolutely. It would be great for folks to get everything that they need, and that would include both. So it's sort of heat and eat, ready to go food, but then people are going to need to be able to sustain themselves for, several days to come.
Mayor Pro Tem, thank you for your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate you all having me.
Sure, absolutely. All right, so an A-130 aircraft carrying millions of bottles of water landed in San Antonio earlier this afternoon. Governor Greg Abbott used that as a backdrop to announce that power should be restored to all Texans by the end of today. That is despite 436 Austin Energy customers currently without power. That's an increase from the 405 customers without power this morning. The governor also said he is suspending regulations on food delivery trucks so those trucks can get to grocery stores faster. He also announced a moratorium on utility customer disconnections for non-payment.
Texans who have suffered through days of freezing cold without power should not be subjected to skyrocketing energy bills due to a spike in the energy market. So I held an emergency meeting yesterday with legislative leaders to begin the legislative process to shield Texas families from unreasonable bills.
State leaders also said 90,000 Texans have registered with FEMA so far. The governor is urging those who do not have insurance to apply for FEMA assistance. All right, now the state leaders also said around 5 million Texans are under boil water notices right now. That number dropped from 2 days ago, where 14.9 million Texans had to boil their water before using.
Joining us now, meteorologist Hunter Williams. Hunter, we started this week with a whole bunch of snow, and thankfully, we're ending it with quite a bit of sunshine.
The sunshine, much deserved here in Central Texas, and our temperatures today, they once again overachieved. We were thinking we could stay in the 60s. Nope, we warmed up into the 70s. And although we have a weak cold front that moves through this evening, it is not going to bring a major cool down. Look at these numbers outside, just amazing. 74 in Austin right now, Cedar Park at 70. 73 in Georgetown. It is 70s now all across Central Texas. Here's a look at our front, though. It's now starting to nose in. That's going to give us a small shower chance this evening and tonight. But even behind the front, notice it's only a light freeze at the coldest across the hill country. Austin not expecting a freeze. We'll break down your 7-day forecast coming up after the break.
Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Save up to $500 on our top-rated brands like Sealy and more. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend $699 on Sealy. Or save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Only at Mattress Firm.
This is Ford Truck Month, Texas. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-1.
Of Christian Pavon is now filing a $100 million lawsuit against ERCOT and Entergy. Christian is the 11-year-old Texas boy who was found dead Tuesday afternoon after his home in Conroe lost power during the night. The family is suing the power grid operator and electricity provider for gross negligence.
Several YMCAs in the Austin area are making showers available to those who don't have water. Now, this starts tomorrow. Here is a list of all the addresses. They are allowing anyone affected by the water outages to use their showers in their locker rooms. They do ask, though, that you bring your own towels and bath supplies. A reminder, we are still in a pandemic and masks are required at all locations.
Governor Greg Abbott announced today that the Texas Health and Human Services Commission received federal approval to use SNAP benefits to buy hot foods and ready-to-eat meals, things like rotisserie chicken and grocery store deli foods.
Made it up to 76 degrees today at both Camp Mabry and at the airport. Just fantastic weather this afternoon. Now, a weak cold front will move through this evening. The good news is it does not bring a very big cool down. Maybe a light freeze for the hill country tomorrow morning, but the afternoon will warm up nicely. We'll go over your forecast coming up next.
Still hard to find.
Sub-freezing temperatures for the Austin area for at least the next 7 days. Here's a look at that cold front right now. You can see it's now starting to nose in. The main rain chance with this is going to be east of the Interstate 35 corridor through this evening. So let's hop right into the model. We'll time that out for you. Here's 10 o'clock. And notice a couple of light showers starting to develop again, mainly east of Austin. I think Austin area points to the west across the hill country. Will not see any rain. But here's a band of some light to moderate showers by about midnight, especially from Caldwell, Bastrop, Lee, and Fayette counties. By about 2 a.m., I think that limited activity is already pushed down to the south, and that will pretty much do it for our rain chance. Tomorrow morning behind the front, 41 in Austin. It's a chilly morning, but just about everybody above freezing. The only spots I think would be the coldest locations in the hill country where you could drop down to a light freeze, but it's not going to be anything like what we've seen over the past several days. Then for the afternoon highs on Monday, we're looking at mid to upper 60s. So again, even behind the front, we're not talking about a major cool down for us. Temperatures remain above freezing for Tuesday morning, upper 30s, low 40s, and Tuesday afternoon trends warmer again with afternoon highs in the 70s. Let's talk about our late week front, though. That's going to be moving through by Wednesday. I do not think we have much of a rain chance Wednesday. That should stay down to the south. But starting on Thursday, I think we see some moisture here in central Texas. So about a 40% chance of showers for Thursday into Thursday night. And we'll keep a rain chance even into Friday and a smaller rain chance into Saturday and Sunday. But again, temperatures even behind that front look like they'll stay above freezing. Here's our allergy count today. We had trees in the medium with cedar and mold in the low. You can always find that on our app and in the Austin American Statesman. So here's our 7-day forecast. 68 for the afternoon high on Monday, 74 Tuesday. Wednesday, some locations are pushing 80 degrees. Cold front moves through by Wednesday night. Highs drop down to the 50s to low 60s. But even then, look at those mornings. Those are only down in the 40s on the cool end, so safely above freezing. But that will kick off some rain chances, a 40% on Thursday. Friday, 30%. We'll keep at least small rain chances into Saturday and Sunday.
Very warm today, guys.
Yeah, what was it, 76?
Yeah, 76. Compare that to the single digits we had not too long ago. Big improvement.
Yeah, big improvement.
We will take that. All right, thanks, Hunter. And thank you for joining us tonight on KVUE at 5:30. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Remember, in the meantime, we're always on KVUE.com.